going to show you how to do uploading a podcast through the WordPress website. So you'll go to the financialcall.com/WordPress-admin, which will send in an email. Then it's going to take you to your dashboard. You'll go to blog posts over here and click on add new, which I'm already in and add new. This is exactly what it looks like. You'll put the podcast name right here. So you do like to Roth or not to Roth in this line. This is the description of the podcast that shows up right here. So the description that's sent gets put right here, and that's what shows up. You'll go over here to the document, make it public, make sure that you have the publishing date. Don't touch this. Make sure the author is Zach Call, because it's going to show up as either Josh or me based on who's logged in, but make sure it's under Zach. Permalink will be the name of the podcast. And then in categories, the main reason why we're doing it through WordPress to upload instead of just through the main website is because we need to have it organized right here under podcasts, so that in the future, if we can figure out the actual podcast page right here, that we can organize it to look a lot better compared to like how the articles look, for example, which is the default WordPress blog format, which we don't want it to look like that on the podcast page. So after we make that, it's going to show up right here under podcasts, but it's not going to show up in this list of recent content and articles, which is a good thing. So going back to the post, just click podcast for now. Don't touch anything else over here and we'll be good. When we get some images, maybe that are like, say, episode 1 or episode 2, we'll put here. Anyways, you'll come over here and there's the Libsyn player settings. Everything past this point is the same thing that's on the website itself. So right here, you choose the custom one because that's going to make it look like this, which is what we want. Otherwise, it's going to look like those small little lines, and it looks pretty bad. So this color is a color I grabbed from the logo. It's also the exact same color that's on the main web page of all of the podcasts from the Financial Call on Libsyn. It's this blue that's right here. So choose that color. The player height won't change based on the picture that we have. And we want a display link to down. We want to show a display link, and you can customize what the link says, which I can do. So use those settings. Upload media, just the typical MP3 with its title. I already uploaded one. Clicking this button right here to post to Libsyn will make it show up on as a post. Give it subtitle, the categories which we need to change, or make a couple more on Libsyn itself so that we can organize them a little bit better, because we can't do it that well right now through WordPress. The thumbnail is the 14 by 100 pixel logo. I already inserted it, so it's uploaded. There's its URL. And then there's keywords, and then there's the iTunes optimization things, which I don't know what to do with those necessarily. And then all the advanced destination publishing options with like Spotify and a web player and stuff like that. So once you have all those selected how you would normally do it through Libsyn, you just go up here to update. It will say publish the first time. We update it, and then if we went to the post itself, it'll look like this, just a plain thing. The description will be right here, and that's all we want right now for the future so that we can edit those further. It will then show up here in the Libsyn dashboard. You can see post test is right there. In the details, it hasn't been released yet, so it's saying that it's not published, but that just takes like 5 minutes and then it's done. And you can also edit all the details through here that we did on WordPress, but just doing it through WordPress first keeps it on the website instead of just keeping it on here. And we don't have to embed as many things, and it makes it a lot easier. So that's there. It will then show up on the financialcall.libsyn.com. Let me refresh this, and it should show up, unless, because I updated it, might need to do it again. So because I just updated the post, it took it away from up here because it has to like do its little review thing for a couple minutes, but then we'll show back up. It'll look just like these ones do, have its own little page, and its description will be, its description right here will be what we put right here. and also it shows up right here. People can embed it or share it or save it from this as well. And if someone listens on thefinancialcall.com, it's going to count as a listen over here as well. And then the categories right here, what I was talking about, to make some more categories for the podcast so that we can organize them on here in case someone gets to this website. But that's pretty much it. You can do all the editing things. It just gets uploaded through WordPress. And that should be all.